Hey folks, peak season is just around the corner, which really means it's already begun. Anyway, since it's already begun, I thought it would be timely to give a quick run through some of the more common pricing strategies out there. So a brief summary of each of my top 5, pros, cons, and move on. What do you say?
Groovy.
First one is a popular one all around, demand-based pricing. This is almost exactly what it sounds like. You use your past sales, aka demand, to predict the future.
It's your future.
You look at your busiest weekends last year, try to judge what made them so, and see are the same factors present. See the typical breakdown of guests and where they booked from and what they might be able to afford. Oh look, we sold for the Air Guitar Festival and it's on again this year. Set prices to almost unfair. The pros are obvious here. It's precise and data-driven. This is the methodology the career of revenue management has been built off. The con? Well, it's the same as the pro, really. This is not easily learned overnight, and precision is key to success. So it's not something I'd advise you to half-ass. And as my wife will tell you, the list of things I wouldn't half-ass ain't a long one. Bottom line, it is worth learning, but is it worth learning now? Well, you can answer that better than me. Rate parity. This is when you have the same rates for your rooms on all channels.
Madness. Madness.
This is based on the idea that it promotes a trustworthiness in your property because your prices are the same across the board. Why then is it madness? Taking for granted that people will be shopping around for your prices, then it's unquestionably to your advantage to have the best price available on your website, aka where you don't have to pay a cent to get people in your rooms. Now, if you take price parity to mean the prices on your site are exactly the same as what's left once whatever OTA takes their bite, then I guess all's fair in love and accommodation. That said, there are better ways to set your prices. Back to something more technical. You've got optimized rate level utilization. Now, to get to grips with this, you do well to get yourself a price suggestion tool with grouping functions, such as Smart Pricing by Amenities, our wonderful sponsor. And in order to get the most out of it, you do well to do some studying over at the Hotel Club, our revenue management course particularly. To summarize, this involves assigning levels to certain groupings of rooms and detailing how much you want or need them to make accumulatively over a certain period of time. Sounds complicated, right?
Nuts.
It's also very effective when trying to cover one's bottom line in order to make it to the town center of Profitville very quickly. Occupancy-based pricing is where you set rules within your pricing software or your notebook, as the case may be, whereby the prices adjust automatically based around the goal of maximizing profits based on how many people are in your hotel. The general idea is the fewer rooms you have available, the pricier they become. The first few rooms you sell for cheaper, hopefully clearing your bottom line as quickly as possible. This way, any speculative pricing you want to do later, demand-based for example, is rendered safer because you've already the cost of running your hotel paid for on the day in question. It's the restaurant principle of good lunch trade paying for dinner specials applied to hotels, and it's probably the simplest effective strategy there is. It's not the most effective strategy though. To me, and to many, market segmentation is the real superstar. Market segmentation pricing is the most straightforward way to shorten the distance between you and your most desired clientele. Let me break it down. Let's say you like professional couples from Cardiff visiting and you notice they normally end up on your website by way of an ad you put on Facebook. You profile as many as you can and come up with a price to advertise on Facebook which sits right around the most they're willing to pay. Then you push the offer. Then if it works, you give your personas more precisions as they go. Then the same can work with whoever you want more of in your hotel. The word more is key, by the way. You can't just set your marketing segments to British royalty and start charging in gold ingots. Now, I've just named the top 5 right here. If you've got an attention span longer than that, please head over to the Hotel Club and check out the Revenue Management course, where we break down everything from day of the week pricing, to upselling, to packaging, to cross-selling. And if you like this video, guys, Click like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and head over to the Hotel Club and subscribe to the newsletter to keep up with everything we're doing over there. See you next time.